Hi. I am Colleen Tatum, and I am going to just try and impart some things that I've learned over the years to reduce debt. No one feels good with debt. It's something that most people have. If you don't have it, it's like you're a total anomaly, but it's something that most of us struggle with and most of us want to get free of. So I've learned some things over the years. I'm just going to share them with you. Hope they help. And for sure, if you have any questions, always here to try and answer them. But these are 7 tips that I have to overcome debt. Number 1 is budgeting. I know. It's not a silver bullet, but you know what? Most of us are doing something in our lives that is significantly adding to our financial burden. When you go to bed at night, you can't sleep because all you're thinking about is your debt. And the fact is that sometimes we need to make some decisions around the things that we're doing without thinking that are adding to that. So that Tim Hortons, that Starbucks, that coffee that you're getting every day that's costing you $5, no big deal. This is my treat. This is something I do to make myself feel good. What is that really costing you? $5 a day is really $200 a month. But sometimes when you're drowning in debt, $200 is like, whatever, no big deal, right? I'm already this far gone. I might as well just enjoy myself. But $200 a month from age 30 to 65, invested conservatively at 6% return, is $274,721 gone from your pocket. And at 8%, it's $428,514, almost $500,000 that you have given away in exchange for coffee, gone from your retirement, gone from your debt plan, gone from your legacy. It might be something that you want to consider. Actually going through your budget. What are the things that we really can do without so that we can have a better outcome and live stress-free? That's the goal of this. This isn't to make you feel punished and like you're missing out on everything fun and good in life, but it is to make you feel stress-free, and that's what being financially free will do for you. So number 1 is budget. Number 2 is consolidation. Consolidation loans are out there. They exist. You take your debt, you put them in a lump, you pay X dollars for X years at a lower interest rate than you're paying on your credit card. It's an option, but I want to warn you, most people that do a consolidation loan have the consolidation loan and more credit card debt in 5 years because they haven't solved step number 1. They're still spending money the same way, and there's not enough money to meet all of the things that they're doing, so they are going more in debt. Number 3 is bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is for when you can just not get out of it. There's nothing you can do. You're going to keep paying this debt forever and ever, and you're never going to catch up. It is an option. I think there are things that you can do ahead of time to make sure you're positioned better if that's going to be a result than you have to be to protect some assets, or to know what assets are protected, because sometimes people will spend their retirement funds, which are protected assets, trying to catch up to their debt when really that's not going to help them in the long term. And so now they have no retirement funds left and they're still ending up in bankruptcy. Little warning though, most bankruptcy trustees are good people, but they also get paid a percentage of every dollar you pay back. So there are some bankruptcy trustees that are going to push you into bankruptcy when you actually have other options. So please do talk to a professional that can help you with your budget, can help you with your overall financial plan to make sure, is this an option that you really need to consider? Number 4 is a debt proposal. This is where you make a deal with your debtors. You say, I'm going to pay X amount for X years. It saves you from bankruptcy. it really can be a good option for people that have too much debt for you to come up with a real plan that's going to get you out of it. Again, you've got to change your money habits so that you're not in that same position 5-10 years from now. But it can be a good solution. There are good proposal companies out there that really do a good job for the client to try and reduce that debt. So say you owe $100,000. Instead, they'll say, well, based on this person's budget and income, and they have this many kids in their home, we're going to pay you $400 a month for 5 years, and then we'll be done. It's not going to add up to $100,000. So you're reducing the debt owed. You're making a commitment to pay that money, and your debtors agree that, yes, if you do that, at the end of that, they'll wipe the rest of the debts clean from your record. Number 5 is a self-directed mortgage. This doesn't work for everyone. First of all, you got to have a house with equity. You got to have the credit. You got to have the discipline to pull this off. But for some people that it can get approved and work for, it can be a good way to eat up some of that debt. It's kind of like a consolidation, but in the long run, you can start to free up money that's going to the bank. Use it to get that debt taken care of, but also use it to start really increasing your retirement fund. You need to, again, talk to a professional about what is this, how does it work, what are the risks, and is it going to work for me and my family in the long term? Number 6 is make more money. All right. I know you're already working a full-time job. You're taking care of the kids. You're tired. The laundry needs to be done. How in the heck am I going to make more money? There's a lot of options out there, you know. Can you clean? Is there a skill you can do that you can offer to people? Is there a craft, something that you can do to make more money? Can you get more hours from your workplace? Is there a home-based business that you can do that will add to your bottom line? The fact is that taxes are designed to take the most from employees and the least from business owners. Having a good home-based business, even if it's not generating a lot of money, can offset your taxes so much that it will be a big financial reward for you in the end. So that can be a way for you to add more income to your family, not only by the business that you start, but by reducing your overall taxation, because now you can start to take things that you're paying for anyways and turn them into something that is reducing your taxes, like your cell phone, your internet, part of your home cost, because you have a home-based business. So there's a lot to it, but there's definitely resources out there for you to walk through this. But it is one of the best ways to get more money in your pocket is by paying less taxes. And number 7 is a debt roll-up technique. So how does this work? Basically, you are tackling your smallest debt first and adding an extra $100 a month to it. You could pick a different number. Maybe it's 500, maybe it's 50. Maybe it's that 200 we just saved from your Tim Hortons or Starbucks every day. But if we just do $100, we take your overall debt load, we add it to the smallest debt first, and we start to bang it off. So maybe you've got a bunch of debt. You got Home Depot, credit cards, mortgage, everything like that. If we add $100 to the smallest debt first and eliminate it, then we take that freed up money, so the minimum payment you were paying on that, and the $100, and add it to the next debt and the next debt and the next debt. It doesn't seem like a lot, but what it will do is over time significantly decrease the number of payments that you're making. It will significantly increase the amount of money that you're paying towards that debt. And in a lot of cases, it will take your debt from 25 years and slash it in half. It really does work. And it's a psychological trick that you're playing with yourself because you're feeling accomplished. It's a little diet that you can grow into. Right? Why not do the highest debt first? Well, because we're human and we know that if we try and go run a marathon tomorrow, we are not going to be successful. We're going to give up. We're going to be like, I can't do this boiled chicken and run 10 miles a day. We have to work up to it. So the debt roll-up technique is something that can really help you avoid all of the other things that have to happen. You do number 1. You do number 7, and you can end up significantly reducing the amount of time it takes you to pay off your debts. If you want to talk about how that works more in detail, I'm happy to go through it with you and answer questions you have about what would it be to your own specific case and how might that look. Happy to do that with you and direct you, if I'm not licensed in that state or province, to someone great that is. So happy to share this with you. I hope it helps. If you have any more questions, send me a DM. Happy to hook up and answer them for you. Have a great day.